Basket can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Richard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging. And to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Abramitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?
I don't know, I just woke up from a little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Keep it up, Blue Junker. Just gonna send it.
Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it. Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it.
Okay. Welcome to FastTrack Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Check out their website to save 18% off of your order by using FastTrack 15 at checkout. If they have stuff out of stock that you're looking for, just go ahead and come back later at a later date. They usually get stuff restocked, and get yourself an iRacing iFlag. All right, here we are, beautiful Watkins Glen in the Finger Lake region of New York. Me and my kid were just there the other day for the Cup race. Had a great time. The racing was not the greatest in the world, but as usual, the experience was pretty top-notch. NASCAR and the owners of Watkins Glen do a phenomenal job for the fans. Very friendly staff, very clean facility. Very scenic. I can't say enough about Watkins Glen. Beautiful place. If you haven't been there, it is a road course. Obviously, you can't see every nook and cranny of the racetrack, but man, it's fun to watch. Cars are super loud. They shake the grandstands. Man, good stuff. All right, enough about that. Let's get into it, shall we? The guys are wrapping up qualifying. Tyler Marble, so far with 2 minutes left in qualifying, has laid down a blistering lap, over a second faster than the driver in P2. Whoa, I'm not sure what happened there. All right, so while we have a second, we're going to check out the points, shall we? There you have it. After 25 of 27 regular season races, Jeremy Clifton is your points leader by only 6 points over Kyle Knapp, and not too many more ahead of Tyler Marble and Brian Conklin. And Brandon Saylor, the Rainbow Warrior, rounds out your top 5. So we're closing in on the playoffs here pretty soon. All right, check out our upcoming schedule. Next week will actually be tomorrow, August 23rd, Daytona. 60 laps indicates. Nope. Fast Eddie Hot Rods race is in Bristol. So tomorrow is our last race of the regular season. So playoffs start at Milwaukee. Then they head to Kansas, Bristol, Texas, Talladega, Charlotte, Vegas, Homestead, Martinsville. There you have it. There's our upcoming schedule. All races are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I am not working my other job, I will be doing a live broadcast. If I am working, then I do a delay broadcast. So, all right, playoff picture. There you have it. Kyle Knapp has 24 playoff points because he has 5 wins. Clifton has 3 wins. Saylor has 2. Conklin has 1. Mark Zabak has 1. Tyler Marble with the big old goose egg. 0 wins on the season. He's the pole master, but he can't get her done for victory lane. Alan Hilton's got 2. Jacob Musow's got 1. And Ryan Sherrill's got 0. Kevin Varnador has completely ghosted our league and most likely will not make the playoffs. Wesley Gant, Ryan Haynes are pretty much locked. Yes, they are locked in. And there you have it, the guys in yellow. Bro, qualifying's wrapping up. Let's get to the starting lineup. It should show up any second now. And it goes kind of fast for me, so I'm going to have to talk fast, like, just to keep up here. So bear with me. All right. Any second now, you'll see some beautiful graphics coming up on the screen that'll show the truck and the driver. There you have it. Tyler Marble, P1. Austin Moore, P2. P3 is... any second now. Come on. Jeremy Clifton, Jacob Musow, Ryan Sherrill, Wesley Gant, Brett Spott, Brian Conklin, Brandon Saylor, Ryan Haynes, Matthew Geringer, Kyle Oakley, Joseph Musow, Glenn Grigsby, Todd Sherrill, Chris Cowgill, Cody Matthews, and Kyle Knapp Sr. And there you have it. 18 drivers here at the beautiful road course up in the lower half of the Finger Lakes in New York. All right, let's pull up your pole sitter, Tyler Marble. Get to TV1 here. Probably not gridded yet. There we go. Boom, boom. All right, they're all gridding up. 36 laps here at Watkins Glen, so I'm guessing these guys will make at least one pit stop. Get themselves a new set of tires. And, give me 1 second. I'm multitasking. Bear with me, people. Take a look at them beautiful trucks. Listen to Tyler while I figure this out.
Flat Truck Series. We're at the beautiful, badass Watkins Glen International for the second to last race of the regular season. This is also the second and final road course on the schedule for our Truck Series. So, yeah, be happy, guys. You don't have to worry about the oval. We're on the oval when we go back to Charlotte. So, yeah. Restarts. Well, this is going to be the only restart. I hate to break the news. There's no caution tonight. I don't have the caution program on my computer. And Dad and I thought it was probably just best to get this race ran straight through, get it over with. So, yeah. But restart. Obviously, we got to stay door to door. Leader goes on the green flag. Maintain pace car speed. Feel free, guys, when you come up to the bus stop here, you can cut it if you want. That's fine. He's probably going to give you a penalty. If it does, I'll just clear it. But, yeah, you guys know the rules. Let's have some fun here. Guys, just keep it forward and keep it on the racetrack. You'll be just fine.
Land that airplane, Tyler.
See you guys at the end.
Land that airplane.
Good show.
Thank you. Everybody got down safely. All right. Pace car leads him through the carousel for the last time here. On to... me and Tyler had a debate. What do they actually call this straightaway at Watkins Glen? I have no idea. Can't call it the back straightaway. Is it a side straightaway? Who knows? But as they come up to turn 6 and turn 7, that'll lead us to the front straightaway where they actually do throw the green flag here at the beautiful Watkins Glen. Tyler Marble and Austin Moore will lead the field of 18 to the green flag here. Remember, there are no cautions tonight. If you run off the racetrack, well, your night is pretty much over. If you get involved in an accident, well, your night is pretty much over. Name of the game here is to keep all tires on the gray stuff. Don't run into each other and pray to the racing gods that you have a good finish. And they're off. Tyler Marble leads the charge into turn 1. Oh, with a late braking there. Woo, really sent it in there. Kind of overshot it. That allows the 7 to kind of cross him over. Austin Moore looking to cross him over there. But Tyler Marble got a tremendous amount of forward bite off the corner. And opens up a little bit of a lead here. Going up through the S's. Which is 80 feet tall. From the bottom of the S to the top of the S's is 80 feet. So I don't know how many stories that is, but it's quite the hill climb. Look at these guys going through the bus stop for the very first time. Over them rumble strips that do not upset the truck at all. You can go over them bad boys and it won't even do anything to your lap times. Nobody using that runoff area as of now. Everybody's staying to the one side of the rumble strips where they belong. Tyler Marble in turn 6 leads Austin Moore, who gets a little loose there. And don't you worry, we'll give everybody else their TV time so they can say hi to mom and dad and their dog. And there you have it. Tyler Marble leads lap number 1, followed by Austin Moore, Jeremy Clifton, Jacob Musa, Ryan Shero. Round out your top 5. Tyler Marble going up through the hills again. Let's go to the cockpit, shall we? I can explain to you how this track works. We're at the top of the hill, back straightaway. They're going to hit some pretty hefty speeds before they slam on the brakes and make the right-hander, and then a quick lefty, and then a quick righty. Those rumble strips do not upset the vehicle at all. They're fairly flat. And this is where you have to go through the carousel, managing your throttle, maybe applying a little bit of brake to keep it down to the rumble strips. A lot of guys in the Cup Series are using that runoff area to keep the momentum up, but not really necessary in these Truck Series because it's a little bit slower. And then at turn 6, stay next to the rumble strips, go over to the other rumble strips. Right here, you want to be right on them rumble strips coming to the front straightaway. Ooh, a little loose there, saves it. There you have it. That's almost a complete lap here at Watkins Glen. We'll get you through the S's here to complete the full lap. Right here, you want to get right down to the bottom of the hill, right next to those rumble strips. Oop, that's a 1X. No slowdown because he got back to the rumble strips. iRacing with the ridiculous slowdowns there. Slowdown penalties. There you have it. Full lap here at Watkins Glen. The super speedway of road course racing. If you haven't been there in person, man, those cars are flying. It'll make your hair move if you're not careful. All right, let's get some TV time to the other guys. We're going to do a quick rundown. Tyler Marble is your leader. Austin Moore, P2. Your point leader, Jeremy Clifton, the 51 P3. Jacob Musa, who knew he was so good at road courses? We found that out at Sonoma. He fucking put on a clinic in that Sonoma race. And who knew? We didn't know he was a road course racer. He showed up and said, yeah, watch this, guys. Put on a good show. All right. Ryan Sherrill riding in P5 right now. All-Star giveaways on Facebook. Wesley Gant. Wesley Gant, the pizza man. P6 right now. Look at all these rookie licenses out here. I'm looking at my sim racing apps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys have their rookie road licenses in iRacing. And they are holding their own. Doing pretty good here at Watkins Glen. That amazes me. There's so many rookie licenses. These guys aren't like all over the place. So road racing ain't easy, man. Trust me. It's, whoa, as I say that, the pizza man slips on a piece of pepperoni. Almost knocks the cheese right out of that wall. Lives to race another race. All right. Brand Sailor, the Rainbow Warrior. Driving a Toyota, no less. Weird. Anyways, it does him well. He's got a race win earlier this year. Another driver with a rookie license, Brett Spa's got his A license for road. Where the hell is 35? 35, 35, where are you? Oh, there you are. Boom. BMP Special. Riding in P8. Brian Conklin. Not a fan of the road courses. He dreads them. He's got his D license and a 1100 I rating on road. As much as he dreads Mr. Conklin usually does a pretty good job in the finishing order in the Cup Series and the Truck Series on these road courses. He needs to give himself a little more credit. He's a steady Eddie on the road courses. Doesn't cause too much trouble out there. 31 of Matthew Geringer has his B license, 1200 I rating on the road courses. Ooh, a little slippy dude out there at the top of the hill. Ryan Haynes, another BMP special with his 1700 I rating A license. Joseph Musau with an 1100 C-Class road license, running in P12. Kyle Oakley looks like he's struggling on the road courses, doesn't have the greatest I rating in the world, and has a C license. Just out there logging some laps. The gentleman P2 in points, also struggling here tonight on the road course, has his rookie license. Currently riding a P14. Glenn Grigsby with an A license here on the road courses. Just out there logging some laps, having some fun, drinking a Miller High Life. Chris Galgill, another rookie road course racer at John Deere Special. And Todd Sherrill for 17. iRacing iFlag Special.
You can go ahead here, Kyle. I'm break early.
Jim Zurkowski watching, aka Gumby. Just out here doing some broadcasting for my FastTrack sim racing drivers. iRacing.com is the name of this simulation. These are real drivers driving these trucks via the internet. We can all see each other. We can all bang train pay with each other. Well, we got a little sad news for Mr. Todd Sherrill here. He was recently admitted into the hospital, so he won't be racing with us for a little while. So I'm not going to get into the details, but we're all thinking about you there, Mr. Sherrill. Thinking about your son too. And we'll see you guys soon here back on the racetrack. I'm just going to leave it at that. If they want to disclose the information with everybody, they can. But we wish you, Todd, a speedy recovery, my man. Get back out there on that racetrack. So, all right, let's get back to the leader. Tyler Marble has opened up a 6-second lead on lap number 7, followed by Austin Moore. Austin Moore doesn't have the highest I rating on road, but he is definitely holding his own here. Doing a really good job. Ooh, gets a little loose there down the front straightaway. Another BMP, guys. We got 3 BMP drivers here at FastTrack Sim Racing. All right, let's click on the most exciting battle on the racetrack, shall we? And give me 1 second. I am multitasking. These road courses aren't necessarily the funnest to broadcast because the field gets so spread out. But I will do the best I can here. I will muscle through for 36 total laps. All right, click on exciting and see where it takes us. This is the closest battle on the racetrack. The 20 of Todd Sherrill. Not Todd, it's Ryan. That's Ryan. This is son. Ryan Conklin in at 37. This is the battle for P8 and P9. Ooh, Mr. Sherrill missed the exit of the bus stop. He's going to lose a lot of time through the carousel. That'll allow Matthew Geringer to close in on him. I don't know why I keep losing my mouse. Bear with me. I'm trying to click on shit. Did my mouse literally go dead? Because I can't see the cursor anyway. Oh, there it is. Holy moly. Amateur hour here at FastTrack Sim Racing TV booth. Alright, let's get back to the racing, shall we? Well, Brian Conklin has inched his way away from Ryan Sherrill. His next victim for Mr. Conklin would be one Brett Spot in P7. Conklin, last time by, wasn't much faster than Brett Spot in 35, so he's going to have to get them elbows up and try to hunt down that guy for P7. Ooh, what's going on back there? 3 taking an awkward line. Somebody's off the pace here. Ryan Haynes letting everybody go. Not sure what that's all about. I just see 2 trucks go right by him. He's just out there trying to keep the 4 tires in the gray stuff, not the green stuff. Gonna lose a couple spots there on lap number 9. Oh, looks like he's got some left side door damage. Wonder if he went up through the S's and caught the wall and allowed them 2 guys to get by him. That's one thing I can think of there. So unfortunate for the number 39 of Ryan Haynes. Loses a couple spots there as he came up through the hill and scraped the old wall. Got the Darlington stripe, aka the Glen stripe. Let's check back in on our leader, Tyler Marble. Now has a 7-second lead over the 7 of Austin Moore. Just out here for a Wednesday night. I know it's only Tuesday, but this was last Wednesday. A Wednesday night cruise here at Watkins Glen. It's crazy how the Cup guys use every inch of that runoff. The trucks just stay right on the rumble strips. It's all about that horsepower difference. Woo! Tyler Marble slipping on the old banana peel. Got them elbows up, swatting flies. Gets loose there too, man. Just wheeling the shit out of that thing. All right, lap number 11 out of 36. This thing is gonna go by quick. Whoa, jeez. That was an interesting entry into turn 1. All right, there's only 36 laps in this race. There's no yellows, so I expect this race to go really, really quickie. We're going to have some strategy here shortly. We're going to see who's going to short pit. We're going to see who's going to run it dry. We're going to see who's going to leapfrog who for pit stops. I'm assuming there's pit stops. 36 laps. It's got to be. All right. Tyler Marble getting some air underneath them tires. Look on most exciting. See who's battling it out right now. And again, it takes us right back to the 20 to 37. Brian Conklin has caught the 35 with Brett Spad. It's only a matter of time before he can try to put a move on him. He is right there. So we're going to stay with this battle here. See who can get by who. Ooh, Sherrill got the nice exit out of the bus stop. See if he can try to pick up some ground through the carousel. Yeah, right on that rumble strip. Should get a nice run off. Oh, looks like he got loose there. He's going to lose a little bit of time. Conklin trying all sorts of different lines to try to scare the 35 with Brett Spot, and he does. He makes a mistake, gets out there to the right of the rumble strips. That'll be an off track, almost maybe a slowdown, depending on how silly iRacing gets with the slowdowns, because I know over there is a slowdown zone. Brian Conklin has position. Let's see the drag race into turn 1. Brian Conklin keeping it right next to the rumble strips. Get a nice run off the corner. There you have it. Move Brian Conklin into P7. Ryan Sherrill trying to get a piece of that pie. Matthew Geringer waiting in the wings, waiting for somebody to make a mistake so he can pounce and gain another spot. I'm going to stay with a 20 Ryan Sherrill here. See if he can't get a run coming out of the bus stop. Try to force the 35 into making a mental mistake here. Really hugging them curve. Oh, gets another nice exit that time too. Let's see if he rolls that carousel nice and easy like. Oh. They're going to remain even here. Going into turn number 6. Oh, he's showing his nose a little bit. Trying to get him off this game. Trying to outbreak him. 35 goes off again. That's 1X zone over there. If you're not familiar with iRacing, is you're only allowed a certain amount of incident points before you get the old drive-through or black flag. Ryan Sherrill showing his nose again, but he's not quite close enough. Oh, but the 35 gives him all the room in the world. The 20, Ryan Sherrill really got loose on the exit of 1. Lost all the momentum. That allowed a 31 to close the gap and try to put a move on him. Oh, the Ryan Sherrill. Oh, shit. Really got up. Got through the masses really, really good. And it's going to get a big run on Brett Spot. Sends it into the bus stop. Makes the pass. Brett Spot holding on for dear life. Matthew Geringer trying to capitalize on that mistake there. Move Ryan Sherrill up to P8. Brett Spot on the old struggle bus right now. Struggling to keep that thing on the racing surface. Getting 1X's all over the place. Got loose up through the X's, the S's. There he goes. He kept it to the right of to the left of the rumble strips this time. All right, let's check in on our leaders real quick. Make sure nothing's going on up there. Not missing any of the action. Yeah, still roughly 4-second lead or so. All it's going to take is one mistake by the 48, and that'll allow the 7 of Austin Moore to close some ground here a little bit, try to make it a little bit interesting for the fans in the stands. All right, let's go back to the other battle on the racetrack here. The most exciting. That can't be the most exciting. There's no trucks around in iRacing. There we go. 30s, the 31 of Matthew Geringer gets by Brett Spot right before the bus stop. So from what I am seeing so far, the 35 of Brett Spot is really struggling going up through the S's. That allows those guys to get big runs for the back straightaway, which opens up that door for a bus stop pass. So Kyle Knapp trying to capitalize here into turn 6, showing him the nose, outbreaks him, gives up another spot by the 35. Poor Brett Spot on the old struggle bus here, kind of dropping like the Titanic to the bottom of the Atlantic. All right, so let's stay with the 12 here a little bit. It seems to be the most interesting battle on the racetrack. Didn't Kyle Knapp start dead freaking last? He's already up to, I think he started last. So he's up to 10th. Not too bad for a guy that has a rookie road license here on iRacing. Brett Spot hanging in there though. Gave up them spots, but still hanging on their tailgates. Oh, I can imagine. Oh my goodness. Be coming up on green flag pit stops here pretty soon. See these guys cut this race in half.
Thank you.
Seven saying thank you for possibly, yeah, looks like he got by Cody Matthews. Cody Matthews giving him all the room in the world to win the pass here, not to interfere with his battle for the lead. Tyler Marble coming up on some lap traffic. I think I saw the 17 of Todd Sherrill. Yep, Todd Sherrill is going to be your third victim that could go a lap down here. And there are no lucky dogs tonight because there are no yellows. Since there are no yellows, there'll be no wave arounds, no lucky dogs, no manufacturer restarts that NASCAR loves to do. Todd Sherrill's like, all right, they're 48. It's all yours, my man. I'm just out here giving iRacing iFlag some TV time. Minding his P's and Q's. Perfect racecraft right there. Tyler Marble sticking his thumb out the window saying thank you. That's what we do in iRacing. Instead of actually verbally saying thank you, guys just key up the mic and don't say anything, and that's just a way of saying thank you. Or, you know, sticking your thumb out the window saying thank you, like the real guys do. All right, nothing to see up here. And there we go. We got these guys still going at it. These guys are going to get a lot of TV time because, well, they're the four closest trucks together on the racetrack. Can't miss any of the action here. Oh man, can't stop yawning. Oh, whew. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get into some other TV action here. Let's see what TV static does. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Rumble strips. Vroom, 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 vroom. Oh! Don't kill the camera. Gotta love TV static. Look at the pack stands. That's the Jackie Stewart stands, by the way. Sir Jackie Stewart. This is the front straightaway. Oh, we got a battle. The 12 of Kyle Knapp. Whoa, that 20 was letting him go, but apparently also missed a corner too. That's going to open the door for the 31 of Matthew Geringer and the 35 to get by Ryan Sherrill. One mistake, that's all it took, and he loses 3 spots in a matter of like 3 corners. All that work for nothing. That sucks. What I think what happened was he's seen the run that the 12 had and was just going to let him go, but unfortunately missed the whole entire corner. Oh, no. Oh, Joseph Musow. Looks like he tried to miss the 20 and end up the rumbles. Looks like the rumble stiffs might have upset the truck. Oh, yeah, he caught the grass, and away she went. No harm, no foul. Did his best Suarez imitation. But Suarez just tapped the wall there the other day in real life. But the 3 truck, no harm, no foul. Well, it is kind of a foul. A little bit of harm in the standings too, but at least he didn't die. I mean, did he die? No, he didn't die. So, lives to race another day. Woo! We caught that live. Look at that. My producing skills catch all the action here at Fast Track Sim Racing. All right. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Boom. Now where's it going to take us? The most exciting battle on the racetrack is one. There we go. The Pizza Man and the Rainbow Warrior. Brandon Saylor. Oh, we missed it. The 7 went down pit road. Looking to short pit. Let's see if he's down pit road right now. Oh, looks like he just came out of the pits. So there you have it. Brett Spot and Ryan Sherrill are down pit road. Looks like they're getting fuel only. Got to need a different camera angle here. Let's rewind it just a hair to see what these guys did for tires and fuel. Yep, 4 tires, full fuel, enough to get to the end. Musa was down. 7 was down. Let's see when the 48 decides to take his ass down. There you go. 48, Tyler Marble gives up the lead. Well, let's see if he's going to give up the lead or not. Let's see if the Brandon Saylor is 32 seconds behind. See, Ryan Haynes just unlaps himself. Here comes Todd Sherrill and Cody Matthews unlapping themselves temporarily. The Rainbow Warrior, Brendan Saylor, Wesley Gant coming down pit road. I can see it on my other monitor. So Saylor and Gant are down pit road, and so is Brian Conklin. So they all coming down pit road. Monkey C, Monkey Do, Kyle Knapp down the front straightaway, Garinger down the front straightaway. Here comes Austin Moore down the front straightaway. I don't think they'll beat Tyler Marble out of the pits. No, they do not. So Tyler Marble just keeps the lead here. Going up through the S's. Ooh, them cold tires making it very, very slippery up the hill. How did Kyle Knapp get ahead of Cody Matthews? Is Kyle pitted? No, okay. Kyle Knapp and Garinger has not pitted yet. So I'd imagine they're going to be down next time by. Austin Moore trying to get by Garinger as fast as he can here, losing time. Caught him in a bad spot. The 31 moves over, lets him go. Got a feeling 31's going to be coming down pit road any second now, along with the 12 of Kyle Knapp. Whoa, gets a little loose. Let's see what he does here. See if he comes down pit road. Yes, he does. Lap number 21. And Garinger comes down too. There you have it. I think that about sums it up. Glenn Grigsby's the only one that has not come down pit road. So these guys can all make it to the end of the race. Grigsby and Spot going at it here.
You got it here, Tyler. Let's stop on the break early.
This will be Glenn is coming down pit road, I believe. No, stays out another lap. Ooh, I heard somebody spin out. Oh, it's just guys coming out of the pits. All right, let's see the cycle here. It's all cycling through. Tyler Marble, you leader. Who was that after Tyler? Who was that? Oh, it's Kyle Oakley. Kyle Oakley going a lap down here, lap 21. Austin Moore still in P2. Coming down to the back straightaway. Kyle Knapp, your biggest mover. Let's see where he goes through on the cycle here. I don't think he's technically in P3 right now. Away from the cross the start finish line to see where he's at. Oh, my sim racing app says he's in third. What you see on the screen says he's in ninth.
Hold on, Kyle. Hold on.
Telling Kyle to hang on here, give him a second. Is probably gonna let him go on the front straightaway. Probably pull over and let him go, or not.
Going up the inside.
Oh, there he goes. He's talking to him, telling him where to go. There you have it. Kyle Knapp cycles through 2 P8s. That sim racing apps took a lap to catch up. All right, Kyle Knapp is chasing after Brian Conklin. That'll be his next battle that he's looking to do. loose. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn in your ear. All right. Tyler, if my shit is correct, has an 8-second lead. Closing in on almost 10 laps to go. Looks like 13 laps to go. Like I said, this race is going to go fairly quickly. Tyler Marble just opening up a huge can of whoop ass here in the Truck Series. Put some dirt on the racetrack. Trying to get them guys a little slippy doodah through the bus stop. Nice tight radius around that carousel corner. This is the runoff area. Do a little TV mixed here. Change up the camera angles. Tyler Marble really working that steering wheel, trying to keep that truck straight. Got them elbows up. Oh man, most exciting battle on the racetrack is not the 50. There we have it, 7 in the 70s. Well, that's only because they were next to each other. Take me to another one. Come on, iRacing.
Thank you. No problem, buddy.
There we have it. The 20. Ryan Sherrill, 31 of Matthew Geringer. This is your battle for P10. This is currently your most exciting battle on the racetrack, according to iRacing. I am running out of stuff to say. It's tough doing these road courses, but I'll do the best I can here. Oh, yep, 31 of Geringer slipping on that rumble strip. That thing gets pretty slippery when you get all 4 tires on it. Especially in a cup car, man. That'll whoop your, it'll just like completely unload the race car. Next thing you know, you're like hitting the wall or letting off the gas trying to save it. Nice long straightaway. Those guys get pretty fast through that straightaway there, man. Looks short, but man, it's pretty long and fast. Whoa! Todd Sherrill taking the scenic route. Looking at all that beautiful scenery up there in the Watkins Glen Hills. If you have never been to Watkins Glen, once you get outside of those gates, especially on the back straightaway, me and Tyler have been over there before. There's a pedestrian crossover at the back straightaway into the camping area. Oh my God. It is an absolute sea of humanity, a sea of RVs for, it seems like miles. It is literally like a city back there. It's just RVs as far as the eye can see. Shenanigans as far as the eye can see. I've been seeing pictures on Facebook today of the leftover stuff. Yeah, there's like sex toys left all over the place. I seen a dildo, a butt plug, a blow-up doll. Yeah, that's Watkins Glen camping in a nutshell. It is its own little crazy world back there. I think it's got to be right up there with Talladega. And what do they call that? Talladega party area, where it's just absolutely insane. But yeah, these Watkins Glen these campers, they get there like on Thursday, man, and they just fucking tear this shit up for 3 or 4 days. It's crazy. But anyways, this is a kids show. We gotta stop talking about sex toys. And but I just seen them on Facebook, and I was like, oh my God, somebody had some fun. Anyways. First time me and Tyler ever went to the Glen, we sat in the S's, and they're okay seats. I mean, you get to see them. You get to see them and hear them shift going up through the S's and whatnot. It's not the most exciting part to see, because that's like you only see a little snippet of the racetrack there. And then the second and third year we went, we sat on the front straightaway, not in the big, massive grandstands. There's a smaller grandstands called the Bodine section. And we sat there, and those seats were wild because you could see all the pit stops. And we were right in the Geico restart zone. So when those guys drop the hammer, it's awesome. And then when they come by after that, it's a shifting zone. So you can hear guys going through the gears, RPMs all over the place. You can hear some people miss shifts. Not so much with the next gen car, it was the older cars. But with the older cars, they'd miss a shift and you hear them on the chip go, wah, wah, wah. So that was pretty wild. And next year we got to see them in the rain. Started out on rain tires, see all the rooster tails all over the place. That was pretty cool. Then once the track was trying out, they were all, see Tyler's in the left-hand side of the front straightaway, they were all by the pit side wall, trying to keep them tires nice and cool in the wet stuff before they changed over to slicks. So they were running awkward lines on the racetrack, trying to keep them tires cool. That's the key with rain tires. You got to keep them cool in the moisture. If you don't, you'll just absolutely destroy the tires. So that was pretty cool. And then we went a couple days ago, and no more stage breaks. So it almost went from green to checker. The only caution was when Mr. Chase Elliott ran out of fuel and had to bring out the yellow. Wasn't for that, it would have went caution free, and we would have been out of there in like record-breaking time. I mean, I do know why they got rid of stage breaks, just to let the race naturally play out. But with this car being so hard to pass, you know, if you make a mistake, you just drop a gear, and that fixes your mistakes on exit. It's just leading to not so desirable racing out road courses. So track limits too, they allow them to use that complete runoff area as part of the racetrack, and that's not the way it was designed. So the guys are using and abusing those runoff areas to pick up time. Well, I wouldn't say pick up time, but it gets rid of the mistakes. So if you make a mistake and you came into that corner too hard, who cares? Just drop the hammer, drop a gear, use that runoff area, you don't lose any time. So that's turns 1 and 2, and it's also turn 5 after the carousel here, or whatever turn it is. The exit of the carousel has a huge runoff area, so if you miss the exit here, fuck, no problem. You got a runoff area, you can go, or you can do whatever you want. So that also creates less passing. So if they cover those areas with something where they can't go up there on those runoff zones, it'll, in my opinion, allow for some more passing and stuff. And Tyler, see Tyler's way up there, and that was a 1X. But force these guys to make mistakes, and then there'll be some more passing and more racing. I'm not looking for more cautions and wrecks. I'm looking for more racing. And when these guys have band-aids to fix their mistakes, then there's just not going to be many passing. So I'll get off my soapbox now, because we're broadcasting a race here. We got 7 to go. Tyler Marble with an 11-second lead, just putting a beat down on the field here. Oh, we got a battle for, we got Joseph Musau and who's that other car? I can't see it. It's 39. Yeah, 39 Ryan Haynes. Oh, Haynes, Tyler Marble is underneath Haynes. Looks like Haynes almost missed a whole entire bus stop, but he was able to slow it down and keep all 4 tires in the gray stuff. So I'm sure that was a nervous moment for all 3 drivers there. Tyler Marble looking to put another truck 1 lap down. Only 11 trucks on the lead lap. Tyler Marble trying to get a nice run down the front. Oh, the 3 of Joseph Musa says, all right there, Hot Rod. Have at it, man. It's all you. I'm just here trying to take care of my Fast Eddie hot rod out of Cato, New York. Those guys were at the Glen this week, and unfortunately, we never got a chance to catch up with them. A couple of people I didn't get to check out. One of my coworkers was there. We all day long, we ended up on the opposite ends of the racetrack. So I'm like, well, I'm not chasing after you. You ain't chasing after me. I'll see you at work, and we'll talk about it. The Moose Owls were there, and we never got a chance to catch up with them. Internet cell service is not the greatest, so if you send a text, you gotta wait for replies like forever because there's just so much bad reception in it. Then my uncle was there, and he didn't get there till late. We were in our seats already, and never got a chance to catch up with him. We did catch up with our in-laws in the camping area as we stopped there to use their get to their RV and use their restroom and grab some water and shoot the shit with them and see how bad they got stuck in the mud. A lot of mud out there. It rained for several days before the event. Everybody was getting stuck with their RVs. So that was interesting. He had them stacked up on 2x4s to keep the RV level from sinking into the mud. That was interesting and a little scary all at the same time. All right, not much going here on the racetrack. Let's get rid of out of TV mixed here and go back to TV3. We haven't talked much about Clifton tonight here. It looks like he's running top 5 pretty much all day long here. Could be another great points day for the 51. Looking to extend his lead over Kyle Knapp, which is P2 in points. This is the battle for 3rd. Wish I would have seen this earlier, but we're going to stay with this for a little while longer. We got 5 to go. 77 is a lap truck, so that'll be interesting once these guys catch them. If I know Kyle, he's just going to pull over and let these guys race. I'm going to stay with these guys. 51 looking to get himself onto the podium here. Like I said earlier in the race, Jacob Moosehouse is pretty good on these road courses. He can definitely hold his own. I had a nice little battle with him in the Cup Series the other day, early in the race, and eventually got by him. I don't know where Jacob finished in that Cup race the other day. I think he was in the top 10. Well, looks like Jacob's pulling away a little bit here as we're closing in on, well, it's 4 to go right now. So I don't think we're going to see a pass here before we get to the checkered flag. It'll be interesting. It's all going to see who makes the least amount of mistakes here. Looks like Jacob is definitely holding his own here. Feeling the pressure a little bit with the 51. Clifton. Clifton's off the line a little bit. Going to lose some speed for the back straightaway. Clifton gets a nice little run out of the bus stop there. Let's see if he closes up through the carousel. He's off that line about a half a groove, but tries to take a late apex. Try to get a run down the straightaway here. 4 is just being nice little steady Eddie. See what I did there? Fast Eddie hot rods. Hey-o. Anyways, 3 to go. Check in on the leader here real quick before we get to. Ooh, looks like they're getting a little frisky. We'll stay with this battle just a little while longer before we get to the white flag. I don't want to miss a pass here. Nice turn into the 51, looking to get his nose underneath. Let's see if he can keep it there before he gets to the S's. No, the 4 of Jacob Moosehouse shuts the door, and that kind of throws off the line of the 51 there, going through the middle of the S's. Nice little battle here. Let's see if the 51 really shoves it in there, try to get as much as he can through the bus stop. misses the second strip's gonna run over the grass. It's gonna get loose. That's a time killer right there. Nice little battle there. All right, let's check in on the leader. Tyler Marble, 2 to go here at Watkins Glen. Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. Dominant truck. I think he's led every single lap because the 7 of Austin Moore short pitted, so he didn't lead a lap. And Tyler Marble beat the 7 out of the pits, you know, when they cycled through. So I want to say he's led every single lap. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have the stats in front of me. All right. Austin Moore, Jacob Musow. Let's check in on that Musow battle real quick. Musow and Clifton before we get to the checkered flags. These guys are putting on a pretty good show right here. 51 putting all sorts of pressure over the 4. Trying to force him into a mistake here late. Trying to get himself onto the podium. But the 4 is not looking in his mirror. Driving a nice, clean line. Keeping it smooth. Not making hardly any mistakes. And it looks like he's inching away from the 51. Tyler Marble on the last lap of the race here, the Capital One white flag lap here at NBC Sports. Tyler Marble going down the back straightaway for the last time, doing a little wiggling like he's out of gas. Not really. Not sure what he was doing there. Must stop for the last time. Carousel for the last time. The sideways back straightaway, whatever they call it. The side back straight, the side straight, yeah. Turn 6, then to turn 7, then to the checkered flag. Tyler Marble, oh, the 31 bounces it off the wall on the last lap. There you have it. Tyler Marble wins at his most favorite racetrack in the sim, Watkins Glen International Speedway. First win of the season here for Tyler Marble here at the Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. Has about 9,000 pulls, didn't have any wins. Finally gets his first win of the season. Austin Moore is gonna be P2. Jacob Musow, let's check out that battle. Coming to the checkered flag here. Musow gonna round out your top 3. Hell of a battle there late. Those guys were just hustling away, putting on a good show for the fans here at Fast Track Sim Racing. All right, Jeremy Clifton 4th. Brandon Saylor with a solid run here.
Good win, Tyler.
Coming in 5th. Kyle Knapp started dead freaking last, I believe. P6. Wesley Gant, the pizza man, right behind. P7. Brett Spot, P8. Brian Conklin with a solid run. P9, Ryan Sherrill. P10, Matthew Geringer bounced it off the wall right in front of the leader on the last lap. Brings it home, P11. The other Musow guy, the Musow clan. Missions P12. We're gonna go through the field here. Ryan Haynes, 13th. Kyle Oakley, 14th. I'm gonna do it now so I don't have to do it later. Black Rigsby, 15th. Todd Sherrill. Let's get that burn out real quick. Todd Sherrill, Cody Matthews, and Chris Cowgill round out your 18 truck field here at Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. Let's see if Tyler Marble's in Discord. We'll do another interview. He's not in Discord. Anyways. Ooh, somebody just joined my Discord. No, Spread Squad again. I don't know why she keeps joining my Discord. He's already in Discord. Oh, there's Tyler. Tyler Marble, Jeff Marble up here in the Fast Track Sim Racing TV booth. Well, you've done, you led from the pole. I think you led every lap. You just laid a tremendous beat down. Tell us how your race went.
Nice and smooth. Got the pole and made sure I didn't overshoot the corner, so I took it easy there. And then Austin gave me a little battle through that little stretch going up to the S's. And then just from there, make sure I didn't screw up the bus stop and the carousel, and just protect the tires. Set up to start off a little loose, and so once we got a few laps under the belt, I was able to pull away. I knew Austin was probably going to use his stuff up, which he did, and led every lap. Finally didn't throw one away from the pole for once, so that's awesome.
What were you thinking when the 7 ducked down before you? Or did you think you should pit like right away, or did you just say, I'm doing my own thing?
Yeah, I split it in half. I saw him pit, so I was like, so we don't lose much time, we'll just pit right here. May as well. So split it in half and be on our way.
Well, I see you have some damage on your truck. Not sure where that came from, but it didn't hurt you. And all right, man, the floor is yours. Any shout outs you want to do? Any sponsors, friends, family, dogs, cats, fish, whatever you want.
Yeah, I think iRacing iFlag for coming on board for a truck series. Sim Racer Hub, thank you for broadcasting. Fast Daddies, I think the Musos. And yeah, Daytona tomorrow, regular season finale. See if we can get me or the teammate a win before we're going to the playoffs.
Well, roger that. Congratulations, first win of the season after getting 9,000 pulls this year. You finally put one in the hole. So, congratulations, and we'll look forward to seeing the playoffs.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, there you have it. Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series presented by iRacingIFlag.com. Go ahead and check out their websites. Use FastTrack 15 at checkout to save 18% off of your order. And we're off at Daytona tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will not be a live broadcast as I am working at my other job. And whenever time permits, I'll get that broadcast up and going. We'll show all the crazy action here at Fast Track Sim Racing Truck Series. Go ahead and check us out Monday nights. This Monday night coming up on Ghost Racing Network. It is our last regular season race of the season. We got a couple guys battling their guts out to get into the playoffs. So go ahead and check us out Monday night. All the action. Austin Green on the call. Ghost Racing Network on YouTube. It's gonna be awesome. We got desperate guys trying to get into the playoffs. Don't miss the action. It's going to be nutty. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Short, sweet broadcast. No yellows. Went fast. Tyler Marble was fast. And put a beat down on the field tonight here. Congratulations to him. And we'll see you guys next time. Again, Tyler Marble, Austin Moore, and Jacob Musauer are your podium drivers here tonight at Fast Track Sim Racing. All right, guys. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Remember, I do this for free. I'm not a professional. Do the best I can. And, yeah. See you next time.
contact very nearly. He just to the outside line. He breaks so much later. Masker can't defend. He's got the outside line for the second part, and he can't hold on.
Going the long way around. We're going to be 3 wide for the lead as they all come to the line. Who is going to take it in the end?
And here comes Lockwood. He's going to make the move to the outside. Quinn tries to force him off a little bit, but there he goes. It's going to be side by side through turn 1.
Will he be able to cover him off? He does. Weaving back to the left-hand side. Reynolds is trying everything. The kitchen sink is being thrown at it.
They're leaning on each other. Coming into turn number 3. It's going to be a drag race through 3 and 4. Coming back to the line. Here comes Trish on the bottom.
Bouchard's going to hold the inside. Tries to be the late breaker here. They're going to be side by side through the final chicane. They bang doors, but keep it clean.
As they're still 4 wide on the run down into the back straightaway. Demerit's looking for a line as well. What is going on in Michigan?
Novak into the fence. They're still beating and banging.
Oh my
and to the line.
He is much faster coming through there. Is there damage on Challenger? Apromitis is ahead. There's going to be a race to the line. Who is going to get it?